Hi everyone, welcome back to the Upod, the UmattR podcast. Today I'm here with John and Hallie, and I'm Bria, and I'm going to turn it over to John to tell everyone what we're talking about today.
Okay, so today we're doing something we like to call bracket breakdown, right? So we all have some cool categories that we put into a bracket, like a volleyball bracket, like a tournament bracket, and we're going to decide which one's the best of each. So we're going to start with zoo animals. Okay, so first up we got tigers versus lions.
Well, just jumping right to the big cats.
Right to the big cat.
I don't know. I feel like the lion is like the quintessential zoo. Like
when you think of a zoo, you
cat,
think of a lion.
Yeah, like Alex the lion.
Yeah.
From Madagascar.
Yeah.
But I'm from Aztec, so I gotta like the tiger, right?
Yeah, but I mean, like, lions are king of the jungle. Like,
King of the zoo and king of the jungle?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
I vote lion.
Yeah, I think we should go lions.
Okay.
And even if you didn't vote for lion,
It's 2 out of 3.
2 out of 3.
Yeah.
Sure.
Do you have a pen?
Oh, I have
Okay.
one too.
What's the next category?
All
Or
right.
the next
The
two?
next one, panda versus a bear. It could be either a grizzly bear or like a polar bear.
I like pandas, but I'm pretty
Pandas are
biased
cute.
towards polar bears. Like, I feel like polar bears are so cool.
Yeah, like it's really cool to like watch them swim and stuff,
Yeah.
in the zoos. Like,
Mhm.
In the Detroit Zoo, they have like an overhead like thing where you can walk through like under in the zoo, and it
Oh,
like
that's
has the water
cool.
above you, and like sometimes like the polar bears will swim above you, and it's really cool.
That's sick.
So
I
Have you ever
think
seen a
yeah.
panda just munch on bamboo though?
pandas are kind of boring.
Yeah,
Too
they
much.
literally just eat bamboo the whole time.
Yeah.
You're just sitting there watching them, and you're like, okay, I'm ready to go see the next animal.
Mhm.
Okay, so we decided polar bear.
Yes.
Okay, what's up next?
All right, gorillas versus like chimpanzees.
Chimpanzees.
Chimpanzees, really?
Yeah, they're more
Really?
energetic and they're
Okay,
like happy.
that's fair. And they like walk with their hands above their heads.
Yeah.
But I just feel like gorillas are like chimpanzees, but bigger and better.
Oh.
Like, a gorilla is what a chimpanzee wants to be when it grows up.
Oh my
like-
gosh, when you put it that way.
Like a chimpanzee's like the little kid version of a gorilla.
Yeah, like, I don't know.
But gorillas are pretty, like, they're strong. They're huge.
I'm kind of scared of gorillas. Honestly.
Yeah.
But I do have to say...
Baby gorillas are cute.
I do have to say that when I went to the zoo last time, I spent more time looking at the chimps. Just because they are more energetic.
They do more things. Like a gorilla usually just sits there and stares at you. And it's like
Unless
kind
it
of scary.
attacks you.
Yeah, they look mean.
That's scary, Hallie.
Have you ever seen them play, though?
No, I don't
They
think so.
start hitting each other and
I
stuff.
couldn't even tell you the last time I was at a zoo.
Really?
Yeah.
I said, we need to go on a UmattR trip to the zoo.
Oh my gosh, that'd be so fun.
That would be so fun.
Okay.
Okay, so what are we deciding?
I'll let you guys have it. I'll let you have chimps.
Chimps?
Yeah.
Big bits. All right, now elephants versus giraffes.
Giraffes.
Giraffes all the day.
Giraffes all the
No
way. Have you ever
way.
been to the zoo in Colorado Springs, the Cheyenne Mountain Zoo? You get to feed the giraffes.
What?
Yes,
What
and
do you
it's
feed
so
them?
fun. And it's like,
I'm really upset by this, guys. Elephants are like my favorite animals of all time. And I really feel like they are so much cooler than giraffes
No.
are.
I was talking to Ella today, Ella Rogers,
Mhm.
and she's like, elephants are my favorite animal.
No way. We
Yeah.
have the same favorite
But giraffes are
animal.
my favorite animal.
Giraffes are
like my
usually-
favorite animal overall.
Elephants are my favorite animal overall, too.
well, 2 against 1.
Two
Sorry,
against
Hallie.
one.
This, like, hurts
Giraffes
me so
take
much.
that one. All right, now we have lion versus polar bear.
I don't know.
I think
It's
polar
tough.
bear.
Yeah. I
Just
like
because they're more
polar
interesting,
bears.
or what?
I don't know. My gut is telling me polar bear.
Mm.
It's a gut feeling.
Polar
good
bears are
feeling.
cool. I like
They're
polar
cool.
bears.
Okay,
Yeah.
and I'm mad at the lion for beating the tiger, so I'm going
Oh,
polar bear.
okay.
Oh.
All right, chimps versus giraffe.
Giraffes.
I'm kind of mad at the giraffe now because it took out the elephant. Like, I don't know if I can ever be happy for the giraffe ever.
I can always be happy for a giraffe.
But
Dude,
then
they're so
again,
cute.
I wasn't sold on the chimp either, so I'm like, either way, like, I don't really care.
Like you don't like either of them.
Yeah, like I
How
kind of
he's
want
just
them both
mad.
to lose. Like, I don't know if that's possible. It's not possible. It's
You
in
know
this
how I
bracket.
was telling you guys I left my hat at home earlier?
Mm-hmm.
It's a giraffe hat. Because giraffes are my favorite animals.
Oh.
And I got it from the zoo. And I wear it all the time.
I have an elephant shirt. I should have worn my elephant shirt.
Okay, so
Now I'm really disappointed. We should have done animal-themed costumes today.
We should.
I'm worried if we send Giraffe to the final round against the polar bear,
That it's gonna lose.
that it's going to lose to the polar bear.
I don't think so. The only one voting for polar bear is gonna be Hallie.
I'll let you guys go for it. Whatever you guys want to win in this round.
Bria, I think we're too biased for the Giraffe.
We are too biased.
So I think we have to send the chimps to the final round.
That is so sad. Chimps are not the best zoo animal.
You were totally for the chimp in the last round, though.
Yeah, but against a giraffe, no.
Well, okay. I don't know.
I'm
It's
going
up
for
to you
chimps.
guys.
Bria's going for giraffe. What are you going for?
Okay, I'll go chimps.
Chimps,
Okay.
take it. Even though giraffe's my favorite. All right, chimps versus polar bears.
Okay, I think we should say
I think
like
polar
what we
bear.
want, like on the count of 3, and see if we're like all in agreement.
Okay.
Okay, 1, 2, 3.
Polar
bear.
bear.
No way. Okay, that was great. Okay, so polar bears win.
Yeah, that was really
Oh my
good.
gosh.
We're so in sync, guys.
The best zoo animal apparently is the polar bear.
Hmm
Okay, that's what we decided.
I feel like that's a good decision.
Yeah, I think so.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
It's a good zoo animal.
what's our next
Okay.
bracket?
Our next bracket is a bottled water bracket. So like different brands of bottled
Wow.
water. Can I have the pen?
Oh yeah.
Hey, thank you.
So,
So I don't know. I don't know if you guys are one of the people, like the type of people who are like kind of picky about what kind of bottled water or like have opinions on bottled water. But I would really like to hear those opinions. So our first matchup is Dasani versus Smart Water.
Dasani is the one that's owned by Coca-Cola, right? I think they are.
It's
Yeah.
like the one.
Some
with
people
the
think
S.
it's like salty water.
it is salty water.
It is salty water. If you read the ingredients, they
Salt.
actually usually add salt to some bottled waters, so it makes you more thirsty, so
Oh.
then you drink more of the bottled water.
That's disgusting.
So then you need to buy more bottled water.
So they're a scam.
They are a scam.
Wow. I don't know. I feel like we kind of have to dock it for that.
Yeah.
Plus, just Dasani is kind of a lame name.
Yeah.
I don't really like that. And like Smart Water's like, they have it everywhere. Like it's a solid kind of water.
Yes.
And it doesn't taste very plasticky. That's my thing with bottled water. I don't like it when it tastes like plastic.
I don't like when it tastes
Really?
like plastic, or when the bottle's too thin,
Mhm.
or when it tastes salty.
Yeah. So, who do you guys want to send? Dasani or Smart Water?
Smart water.
Okay, Smart Water goes
the
to the
way.
next round. Next up, we have Fiji Water versus Aquafina.
Fiji.
Fiji is fancy water.
It is fancy. Sounds cool.
But also, like, I feel like Fiji's really overpriced.
It is.
It's overpriced.
Like, it's good water.
Like,
but,
I don't think
it's
I've ever
$4.
drinking it because it's like just fancy water.
Mhm.
I think I had it like once in my life.
Like, Aquafina, I feel like, for the price, is a better water than Fiji is for the price.
I
Even though
agree.
Fiji's probably, like, better quality water.
Yeah.
But, like, it's $5 a bottle. Like,
Yeah, it's horrible.
You can get a whole case of water for that.
yeah. Like, that's a little bit excessive.
Yes.
My thing about Aquafina though is like you're talking about like the taste of
Mhm.
water. Like that's the only water brand like that legitimately has like a bad taste to me.
Mhm. Do we want to send Fiji forward or Aquafina? What do you
I
guys
don't know. John is voting Fiji.
I mean, I think it doesn't matter because honestly, I think Smart Water is gonna take it over both those.
Yeah.
pretty
I
easily.
think we should send Fiji then. Just
Okay.
because I feel like that'd make people mad. Because some people are like obsessed with Fiji water. So this one's for the people.
for
Give the people what they want.
Okay, next up is Core Water versus Arrowhead.
Oh, Core Water.
Mhm.
I've never like heard of that before.
Oh, it's like the tall bottle.
Yeah, with like the
with
blue
the blue cap.
Yeah. Have you ever
Another
had that one?
fancy water brand.
It's fancy.
It's
Yeah.
fancy. But Core is honestly like, I think it's one of the best tasting water brands. Like,
Oh.
in my personal opinion.
I don't know if I've ever drinking it, but I know what it looks like.
Arrowhead's natural spring water. It's pretty cool, but a lot of people don't like the flavor of Arrowhead. I've never had an issue with it. You know.
Yeah, I've never had a bad Arrowhead water. But, like, I
It's
don't know if I
cheaper.
could ever say I've had, like, a good Arrowhead water.
That's fair. It's like a mid water.
Yeah, it's pretty in between. And Core's kind of pricey. But, like,
I would go with Arrowhead.
Let's send Arrowhead.
Okay. Next up, we have Life Water versus Evian, which two more fancy water bottles.
I don't think I've
Life
ever
water.
drank either one of them.
I know that my dad really likes Evian. Like, there was, like, a while where he just buy, like, big cases of it. Like, I don't even know why. Like, we don't even buy, like, cases of water that often, but he was just, like, buying a ton of it. But I can't really, even though we've had like it stockpiled in my house, I don't ever think I've like reached for an Evian.
I've never even heard of that water. Again, like,
Yeah.
but Life Water?
Is it another one of the like square bottles?
It has like, it's fancy. It's like, yeah, it's kind of squarish, and then like it has like mountains on it, and it's like
They all have mountains on them.
that's honestly so true. And
They're
then
all,
like I feel like
natural spring.
if there was a commercial for it, they'd be like whispering like Evian, like they'd like say the name like that.
Ooh.
Like I don't know.
I'm not buying
John
that water.
says dock a point for that one.
Yeah, take off a
I'm
point
going
for
Life
that.
Water just because like the
I think
bottles
Life
look
Water.
super cool.
Yeah, they have like the cool designs, right?
I love their designs.
Okay. Do you want to go Life Water?
Sure.
Okay, I'm good with Life Water. Okay, now we're on to the second round. So now we've got Smart Water versus Fiji. I think we've all
Smart Water.
established our opinions.
Smart
on these.
water.
Smart Water.
Yeah,
for sure.
Fiji is overpriced.
Fiji is the type of water that thinks it's better than all the other waters.
Oh.
Honestly.
And like, I feel like if I'm going on a road trip, then I'm reaching for a Smart Water.
Yeah, because I'm getting those 2-for-1 deals, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Okay, next we've got Arrowhead versus Life Water. This is kind of hard.
I feel like if I was like in the store, I would grab Arrowhead over Life Water because it's probably
Definitely.
cheaper.
That's true.
And because I'd be like, water is water.
Mm-hmm.
I think
Yeah,
I'll go with
I think Arrowhead as well.
Arrowhead. Okay, we'll send Arrowhead forward to the next round. Okay, this is the final to find the best bottled water. Smart Water versus Arrowhead. Do we want to do the same thing where we all...
I think so.
Okay, I'll count down. Ready? 3, 2, 1.
Smart Water.
Oh my gosh, what is the odds?
We're so, like, in tune with each other right
We
now.
are.
Okay, so Smart Water is officially
The
the
best.
ultimate champion.
UmattR approved to the best bottled water. Okay. I have my cookie bracket here. So I even Googled the top, like, cookies. So my first battle is between chocolate chip and snickerdoodle.
That's tough.
That is tough. And cookies are hard because, like, it depends,
They
like,
are
who's
hard.
making them.
Yeah,
you know?
that's
so
Yes.
true.
And, like, the textures and, like,
I think just think about the best chocolate chip cookie you've ever had and the best snickerdoodle cookie you've ever had.
I feel like chocolate chip cookies are hard because good chocolate chip cookies are amazing. But a lot of chocolate chip cookies are, like,
mid.
so mid.
Yeah.
Like,
Honestly.
it really just depends on what. So if we're going off, like, the best chocolate
Mhm.
chip I've ever had versus the best snickerdoodle, then I would go chocolate chip. But if we're talking about, like, an average, like, consistency, I would say, like, snickerdoodles have a better, rate of consistency.
I would have to go snickerdoodle because I love the texture of, like, really good, like, well-made snickerdoodles.
So you're voting snickerdoodle.
Yeah.
Holly, what are you voting?
I don't know. I think I'm going to go chocolate chip just
That's
to
what I'm
sweeten it
going.
up. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. The next battle is peanut butter versus a sugar cookie.
Oh, sugar cookie with, like, frosting on it? Or icing, I mean?
I'm going to say
I
something
guess.
really controversial, but, like, I'm not a big peanut butter person.
No, me neither, honestly.
Neither am I.
Like,
The only peanut butter cookies I like are the ones that have like a kiss in the middle,
yeah.
because those ones are good.
That sounds good. I'm getting kind of hungry.
Yeah, I'll just talk about cookies, but I'd
So,
have to say sugar.
Sugar.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. The next one, I think is gonna be hard. Oatmeal raisin versus ginger snaps.
That is
Uh,
hard.
I think oatmeal raisin, in my personal opinion, is the worst cookie you could ever have, especially when it's on a platter with other cookies.
Yes.
And you
That's
bite
true.
into it,
And you think it's
it's
chocolate
chocolate chip, and it's not chocolate chip, and it's
Hate
like
that.
the worst feeling ever.
They're like a liar cookie.
They are.
They're a cookie for
They're a
thieves.
fraud.
Mm-hmm. And I really like ginger snap cookies. Like, if they're made well, like,
Mhm.
I think they're really good. I'd have to vote. My vote's going for ginger snap.
I'm going for ginger snap, even though I've never
Same.
had one.
Really?
You've never had
I
one?
don't think so, but I really do enjoy, like, ginger. Like, just the flavor. Like, you ever had, like, ginger beer? Like the soda?
I don't think I have.
It's pretty good.
Okay, the last battle is between shortbread cookies and double chocolate.
I honestly really like shortbread cookies. Like,
Really?
Just like the simplicity of it. Like,
Double chocolate?
it's classic.
Like chocolate chips in chocolate?
That's like,
Yeah, like
I
a
don't
chocolate
know.
cookie with chocolate chips.
I vote that one.
that's just a
Sounds good.
lot of chocolate.
That's what I
for
vote
me.
too.
But that's a good cookie right there.
That is a good cookie.
That's a cookie I pick up, I eat, and I'm like, that was a
And
good
you would
cookie.
never be disappointed.
No, never.
I don't know. That's just like really rich for me. Like,
Well, 2 against 1.
Yeah, you guys can have it,
We're
but,
gonna
like-
just keep attacking Hallie.
you know, I'm like, getting some good conversation out of you guys. You have to defend your cookie choices.
Okay, next battle, chocolate chip versus sugar.
Chocolate chip all day, honestly, in my opinion.
I
Like,
vote chocolate chip.
A good chocolate chip cookie can't be beat. Like,
No, it can't.
it's so good. Have you ever been to like the hotels where they give you like those like chocolate
The
chip
DoubleTree,
cookies? Yeah, those
Yes.
ones. Those are so good.
and they usually have nuts in them.
Yeah.
They're usually nuts with chocolate chips, and they always give it to you warm, and it's like the
Mhm.
best. Yes,
It's like thick and like so good.
yes.
I've never been there. I've never,
Okay, ginger snaps versus double chocolate.
double chocolate. 'Cause
I'm
I've never
gonna
had a
go-
ginger snap.
I'm gonna go ginger snap. It's Christmas season, guys. Like it's festivities.
I think this time of year I would choose a ginger snap over a
Okay.
double chocolate.
Well, you guys are gonna have to give me a ginger snap after this, because
Okay.
I make
Which one?
really good ginger doodles, which is like a cross between a ginger
Oh.
snap and a snickerdoodle.
what?
And everyone that I give them to loves them, so I'll have to give you guys some. Okay,
Oh,
ginger snap.
bring him to the Christmas party.
Yeah.
Maybe I will. Okay, I think I know who's gonna win. Chocolate chip or ginger snap?
Chocolate chip.
Chocolate
Are
chip.
we gonna do the countdown?
Do you want to?
Oh yeah.
Okay. 3, 2, 1.
Chocolate
Chocolate
chip.
chip. There we go.
Dude, we knew that one all day.
Yeah, that was good.
You heard it here first, folks. UmattR approved. Chocolate chip is the best cookie. Okay. My next bracket is things people would bring, like when you ask someone, hey, if you were dropped off on an island, deserted island, all by yourself, what's one thing you could bring or would want to bring? So here's the lineup.
Oh, wow.
So, between a flashlight and matches, what does everyone say?
Probably matches.
That's what I was
honestly.
thinking.
I feel like those are more like
You
could
can make a
utilize
torch,
them.
you can make a fire,
Yeah.
Cause like a flashlight's not gonna keep you warm.
and also batteries might die.
Mm-hmm.
You might run out of matches, but
But like you could make a long like sustained like fire.
yeah.
I feel like you could do that.
Yeah, I
feel
think
like
the matches are the better
Matches.
option, for sure.
Okay, sunblock or bug spray?
Oh, so this is a good one.
I would go sunblock because I've
Me too.
never had a mosquito bite or like ever in
what?
my
You are
life.
so
Are you?
lucky.
I don't really like use bug spray that
I get the
much.
worst bug bites, but I also get the worst sunburns.
Yeah, I sunburn really
I
easily.
sunburn very easily.
I mean, I don't sunburn that easily,
Mm.
but I do get attacked by bugs a lot.
Oh.
But at the same time, I mean, there's like natural like insect repellent, and like
Yeah.
I bet we could find something.
Probably.
Plus, if it's like a desert island, is it a desert island in this scenario?
I don't know.
I don't know. A deserted island, desert island. Maybe I'm just like confusing those
I
words.
feel like the sunblock would help you like get like a shelter started so you could get shade,
Yeah.
maybe.
Yeah, I think so. I'm going to sunblock.
I like that choice.
Okay, a hammock or a fishnet?
I'm gonna have to go fishnet.
Yeah, because again, you could utilize it. in
But could you
more
use a
survival.
hammock as a fishnet?
Could you use a fishnet as a hammock?
Oh,
Oh.
snap.
I don't know. I feel like fishnet, it can help you get food. And without food, you're
It
going to
could.
die.
Yeah.
It's important.
I mean, but it is pretty important to stay off the ground. You know,
When you're sleeping, yeah. I don't know.
Which one are you going with, John?
I'm gonna have to go with fishnet just because I really like food.
Okay, we'll go with fishnet. Okay, the next one is a knife or a first aid kit.
A knife.
That's
Going for a
hard.
knife. Because, you know, a first aid kit could be like temporary,
Mhm.
but it could
Mhm.
also save your life.
Like, just don't suck. Don't get injured.
Yeah.
Like, it's your own fault.
It's easy as that. Just don't get injured.
Yes.
Then
Yeah.
you don't need a first aid kit.
Mhm.
Are we going with a knife?
Yeah, I feel like
Okay.
a knife.
Okay, matches or sunblock? I would say matches.
I say matches,
Yeah.
yeah.
I'd rather be warm than to.
Plus, like, I'm going to get cold, like, right away. But I'm not going to get skin cancer until, like, 10, 15 years. Like, at that point,
After you get
hopefully I'll be,
rescued.
like,
Hopefully
saved.
you'll be off the island.
Yeah.
Okay, fishnet or a knife?
It's hard.
This one is kind of tough. I think I would choose a knife though, because it's more versatile.
Mhm.
You know, in the.
But I
its
thought you
abilities.
loved food.
But I do love food, but we could utilize a knife for.
I'm going to say
To get food.
fishnet
I would say fishnet too.
because
Really?
I know I wouldn't be good at, like, chasing a rabbit or something with a knife. like, I couldn't, like, kill an animal very good that way. But with, like, a fish net, I could just, like, put it in the ocean, like, scoop out the fish, and I'd have food.
Well, but think
Exactly.
about this. So with a knife, you can make a fish net out of, like, vines and stuff like
That's
that.
true.
Oh.
I think you've swayed me to knife. Team knife.
Team knife. Okay. Okay. Last verdict. Matches or a knife?
Knife. I'm gonna have to go knife. You can make a fire with a
Can't you
knife.
make a fire with a knife?
Yeah.
Yes.
Knife is just so
Okay.
versatile, like you were saying.
Are you going with knife?
Yeah, knives. I think knives is like the most like probably the best survival tool.
Okay.
Matches.
Okay. Apparently we'll survive on an island all alone if we have a knife.
And no way. I feel like with that question, why doesn't anyone say like a boat? Like if I could bring anything, I'd bring a boat, so that I could like get
That
off
is
the island.
so smart.
Or, like,
My
a
list came
radio.
from Google.
Oh yeah.
I googled like the top 10 things people would bring.
That's exactly what I did for my list.
I don't get people who say like they'd bring a book or something. Like
Yeah, what are you gonna do with a book?
yeah, that's pointless. Anyways, so we're kind of getting off topic, but our next bracket is Taylor Swift songs. And I tried to pick like the most popular songs when making this bracket so that like everyone could share their opinion on it.
John, do you have much knowledge of Taylor Swift songs?
You know, so like older Taylor Swift,
Yeah.
like probably 12 years ago, I do have knowledge on.
Okay.
But like more recent songs, you know, not so much.
Okay. Well, you're going to get your Taylor Swift education today because we
Yeah,
got
we're gonna educate
Oh,
you.
8 of her songs today that we're going to break it down and decide what the best Taylor Swift song is. So our first matchup is Look What You Made Me Do with You Belong With Me.
You Belong With Me. All the way.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
one of the older ones.
Yeah, the music video.
It's the best music
so
video.
good.
Like the messages in the songs, I would rather the one Bria said.
It's a good song.
Like What You Made Me Do is just like
I get that it was like her reputation, like comeback
yeah.
era, but like
no.
I had to include one song from that album, but like You Belong With Me is just like everyone knows that song.
Yes.
Everyone can like scream that song. It's
That
so
was
good.
like my favorite Taylor Swift song. I feel like that's what made me
Mhm.
love Taylor Swift so much because I used to listen to that song all the time when I was a little kid.
Okay, so I'm moving You Belong With Me into the next round. Okay, our
Sing it
next
for us, Bria.
No.
Oh, okay.
Everyone would like want to leave the room. I suck at singing.
Okay, our next matchup is Shake It Off versus Our Song.
Our song.
I
All
like
day.
our song too.
Me too. That is one of my favorite Taylor Swift songs. Like
Shake It Off
honestly,
got overplayed.
so overplayed.
Like I loved the song when it first came out and then it just got overplayed and it was like I don't love this song as much as I used to.
And I also feel like that album and like Shake It Off really like just cemented her as like a pop person. And I really liked like country Taylor Swift because that was like my childhood. Like that's what I loved like since I was a young child. So I feel like Our Song is
Yes.
a great choice. Okay, next up I have one of her more recent songs from her latest album, Anti-Hero, versus a classic Taylor Swift song, Love Story.
Love Story. I'll have to go
Story.
Love Story.
I don't know.
Because I don't know the new.
You haven't
songs.
heard
You
it?
haven't heard it? It's the one they've been playing on the radio.
I don't know.
Oh.
I don't listen to the radio. I listen to my music.
Well, that's fair, but I'm gonna have to go with Love Story too.
I don't know.
That is like all-time top 3 Taylor Swift song right there. Is Love Story. Like it's so good. One of my close friends, Hallie, and I were actually listening to that song the other day. It's
Did I
crazy.
meet Hallie the other night?
Yes,
Oh,
the
I
same
did.
Hallie. I also just told her today that I was going to go do the podcast, and she said that I had to find a way to mention her. So,
So you just did.
yeah.
Shout out to Allie.
Mhm. If she's listening, I did manage to bring her up in the conversation, but what do you think?
I don't know. Just go with whatever you guys think.
Okay.
Love
Mhm.
Story.
Love Story then.
I feel like
Okay.
Anti-Hero is going to get overplayed too much because it's already getting overplayed.
Yeah.
And it's not the one I thought was going to get
Mm-hmm.
played as much from the new album, but
Next up, we have I Knew You Were Trouble versus Blank Space.
Trouble.
I
'Cause
think
I know that
yeah.
song. I don't know the other one.
You
You don't know Blank Space?
I don't know. Sing it for me. Maybe I will.
No.
Someone's like, got a blank space, baby. And I'll write your name. You know that one?
Oh, I do know that song.
Yeah.
I think Trouble
I like that one.
because it's like the song that you would scream when you were a little kid.
Yeah. And it's got like a good bass to it, which I like too.
Mhm.
Like it'll like shake the car, which I really enjoy. I like songs that will like cause a mini earthquake.
Yes.
I love the car speakers. Just
Yeah.
that feeling like all around you.
Mhm.
Not like the movie theater thing, but
That was all around you. All I think about is the movie theater when it's like whispering.
Yeah, that used to scare me when I was a kid.
It is scary. It's still kind of freaky.
Okay, I'm moving I Knew You Were Trouble into the next round. Okay, now it's gonna get harder.
It is gonna get harder.
Okay, our next matchup is You Belong With Me versus Our Song.
I think You Belong With Me.
I like our song. Just
You
'cause-
Belong With Me, like the music video and like the whole message. Beautiful.
It's so good. That is like so good. I love both of these songs, so it's like really hard
have
for
to
me
pick
to
one
pick a
out.
I
favorite.
should have like
You're the tiebreaker.
This is a lot of pressure, guys.
Think
I don't know
about
if
all
I
the
can do
other
it.
Swifties on the UmattR team.
Yeah.
And what would they choose? What
Yeah,
would
we
Lauren
have
and
to
I
Ashley
feel like
do
choose?
that.
Charles would choose our song for sure.
Mhm.
Is Charles a Swiftie?
Low key.
I
You
feel like
guys
he
did
would
talk
be.
about Taylor Swift on the last UmattR TV.
Did you watch it?
I did.
I haven't watched it yet.
I did watch
I
it.
feel like a slacker. I haven't seen it yet.
Well, now you know they talk about Taylor Swift.
Yeah,
That gives you a reason to watch it.
it's true.
I'm voting You Belong With Me. From her
don't
Fearless
know.
album.
Fearless is good.
Yeah. Just think about the album cover and the music video.
Did you just think about our song?
I don't
though?
know. This is so hard, guys. Like this is actually like
Like how relatable it
Like,
could be.
They are
stressful.
both actually very good songs.
they are. Like that's why. Like I just want to make it clear that I love both of these songs, and like this decision
Yeah, for all the haters.
is like really really hard for me. But I don't know. I feel like You Belong With Me is so good, and I love that song. But I feel like it's played a lot. Like
I don't think it's
all
played
the time.
John quit. I don't think it's played as often as it used to be though.
That's true.
Well, I mean, because it's an older song.
But then again,
Yeah.
the You Belong With Me music video is like
The best music video.
ingrained in my head.
Yes.
Like I could.
Have
if
you
I,
seen it, John?
Probably, yeah.
I could close my eyes and just like not even have to like watch the music video. I could just
Yes.
like play it over in my mind.
Mm-hmm.
So I think I'm gonna go with You Belong With Me.
Okay.
Break the tie.
That was the best decision you made.
Okay. Okay, next up we have Love Story versus I Knew You Were Trouble. I know which one I'm gonna vote.
I know which one I'm voting.
Oh no. I think I know.
Okay, does everyone like have it decided in their minds? Okay.
Well, are you gonna count down? Or
Oh,
do
are we gonna do
Are we
it?
gonna do it?
I think it'd
We
be
should.
fun.
I think we should.
Just to see if
Just
we're
go.
still like together.
Okay.
Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1.
I
Love
knew you
Story.
were. Oh, never mind.
You're done. No, I'm just kidding.
Okay. I like I Knew You Were Trouble too, but Love Story is so good. So I'll move that one on. Okay. Now, the final.
I know
Taylor
which one's
Swift
gonna
one.
win.
I know what I'm voting.
You Belong With Me versus Love Story. Do you want to do another countdown?
Yeah. So
Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1.
You Belong With Me.
Guys.
Oh my gosh.
That was so cute.
Look at us go.
Okay.
She said so cute.
You Belong With Me is officially
I
the
could have
top
told you that
Taylor
would have
Swift
won.
song.
Little Bria could have told you that would have won.
Yeah. Are we moving on to this one right here?
Yes,
Yeah.
go
You
for
guys
it,
ready
John.
for this? Okay. Now
I
for
don't think I'm ready.
the best bracket we have here is pickup lines. Okay, you guys ready for this?
No.
Are you French? Cause I fell for you. Like Eiffel? Like
Yeah.
Eiffel? Okay.
This
And this
is
one, I think-
terrible when
I got
John
it
has
the
to
first
explain
time.
them. Okay, what's the one it's going against?
So I think everyone's heard this one. Are you from Tennessee? Because you're the only 10 I see.
I kind of like the Tennessee
I
one.
like the Tennessee one more too.
Yeah. It's because we're American, huh? Is
Yeah.
that why?
Sure.
And like we obviously hate French people here at UmattR. Not really. Sorry, I apologize to all the French people listening. That was a joke.
What
But
the
Okay, what's the next one?
I'm learning about important dates in history. Do you want to be one of them?
that's a smooth one.
That one's not bad.
Okay. Do you like raisins? How do you feel about a date?
No. I don't like that
I don't
one.
like
I
that
hate
one.
dates.
I just don't like raisins.
Me neither.
Yeah, I don't like raisins or dates. Dates are gross, in my opinion.
Mm.
Okay, so I'm learning about what... Okay, the history one.
What's
Okay.
the dates one? Like,
I love how you like categorize them. So ones that went together.
Yeah. It's like the last one was like date, like it had to do with like going on a date, and the other one was like places, like France and Tennessee. Okay. This one has to do with fine print. Being fine. Okay. Baby, if your words on a page, you'd be fine print. Okay.
These are getting progressively worse. Like, I'm just thinking about a guy coming up to me and saying this, and I'm like, no. Just no.
Are you a parking ticket? Because you've got fine written all over you.
I like the first one more.
Yeah, I like the first one.
If your words on a page, you'd be fine print. I don't really have an opinion. Honestly, I've used all of these before.
Oh.
And they all worked in my
Really?
favor. I only picked pickup
John
lines.
approved.
I wanna know.
They're only John approved pickup
When
lines.
you like walk up to a girl and do like a pickup line, are you doing it in like an ironic, like tongue-in-cheek way, or are you like, do you do it
No,
like
it's legitimate.
serious?
It's always serious.
Okay.
You're never joking about
Never
it?
joking about it.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if that makes it better or worse.
I think it makes it worse.
No. It makes it better because they think you're joking. But if you put your whole heart and soul into the pickup line,
Is it like?
it makes it hilarious. Like, it'll be super funny.
I think you should write like a Shakespearean like play, but it's all in pickup lines, and they should just be delivered completely like deadpan.
What?
I think that would be so funny.
I'm not a good writer. I do math. I do like calculus and stuff.
Oh. Well, you could write like a math equation.
A math equation, but it's like a pickup line.
I don't know how that would work, but make it happen. If you're good
Okay.
at math, it'll work.
Okay, so the next pickup line is, if you and I were socks, we'd make a great pair.
Okay.
Okay, and then I feel like everyone's heard this one. This one's a good one. If I could rearrange the alphabet, I'd put you and I together.
Okay,
I don't like the alphabet one.
I like
don't.
that one better than the socks one, because the socks one, like, are they like mismatched socks that would make a great pair? Like when you're putting socks together, you just put the matching socks together. You don't think like, oh, this blue one and this pink one would look really pretty together. They're a great pair.
Oh,
Like you just like
yeah.
match them. Like it doesn't really make much sense.
That's true. I never even thought about that, like that deep. Maybe it's not that deep.
I was like, it's kind of a weird thing to say. Like, welcome someone like, if we were socks, we'd be a great pair. Like that's so weird.
Like, imagine someone calls you a sock.
Like, why can't you just say, I think we'd be a great pair? Why do we only have to be socks to be a great pair?
Vote that one out.
Okay, I'm scratching it out because it's
Oh.
not bad. Okay.
It's gone.
Okay, now what's
Okay.
against each other?
Now we have, are you from Tennessee? Because you're only Tennessee. And I'm learning about important dates in history. Do you want to be one of them?
I think the history one.
I feel like the Tennessee one's kind of overused.
It is.
Oh, definitely.
Like, I've always heard that one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You like the history one?
Mm-hmm.
I like this history one too because I really actually like history. Okay. So now it is baby. If you were said baby. Okay. If your words on a page, you'd be fine print. Versus, if I could rearrange the alphabet, I'd put you and I together.
I kind of like the alphabet one, like more than the other one.
Yeah, I think I like, if it's against that one, I vote the alphabet one.
Over fine print.
Yep.
I agree.
Oh my gosh.
Have you ever thought about that though? Like why the alphabet is in that order? Because it technically could be in any order.
I've never thought about that.
Oh
I wanna
my
be
gosh.
honest.
Like there's no reason for it to be like A, B, C. Like we just kind of decided that.
I bet it goes back to like.
It does go back, but even
Greek.
back then they didn't have to have it that way.
Like what's the reason behind it? Like if
I
we
don't know.
just changed like A and B and just switched them and like
Well,
nothing would really change that much.
I think that goes back to like alpha and beta.
Yeah, but why did they do alpha and beta in that order?
Yeah.
They
Because
could have done
beta's below
beta and
alpha.
alpha.
But why? There's-
But why?
But what's the reason?
Because it's like second. Like beta's like second to alpha, always. I
Only
think.
because they decided for it to be that way.
Well, that's kind of crazy. That's a crazy thought because we could go back and like picture everything as that. Like, why is
Yeah.
anything the way it is?
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. It's just like did we go one? Like why did we name 1 and like 2 2? Like we technically could name 1 2 and 2 1, and it'd just be like a different name for a quantity.
And if it was like that, like before, like, you know, it would always be like that, and we wouldn't know any different.
And then you'd be sitting
and
here,
it would be normal.
Why is one called 2 and 2 called 1?
Yeah, like maybe there's like an alternate reality where everything's the
alternate
same.
universe where everything is the same but different.
Yeah, just like a little bit different.
You guys just blew my mind.
Yeah, but we were talking about pickup lines originally.
Yeah.
Now we're like
talking about like different dimensions.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
Okay. So the history one, I'm learning about important dates in history. Want to be one of them. Versus, if I could rearrange the alphabet, I'd put you and I together.
I think the first one.
Mm-hmm. Now whenever I think about the alphabet one, my brain's gonna hurt. Just like thinking about alternate dimensions and stuff.
Yeah.
And like
you overthought it too much.
Yeah, pickup line should be easy, like easy going.
You shouldn't have to think too much.
Yeah, and like the history one, it does that for me.
Yep.
Which I really appreciate.
That's the best pickup line.
The history one?
Mm-hmm.
Now all the
I
listeners
remember that.
know that the best pickup line is that pickup line.
It's true.
That's how I'm
If
getting
you
my
walk
next
up
date.
to a person and you say that pickup line, we're giving you a 100% guarantee that you
I wouldn't say 100%. A 99.9%
Because like if a
guarantee.
guy came up and asked you that, would you even say it? Like, would you like, oh yeah, I'll go on a date with you?
I don't know.
Get down on one knee, pull out the ring.
Right
I
there.
would propose.
Oh my gosh.
Just because of the pickup line.
Yes.
I don't know.
But yeah, that's all that we have for you guys today. That is our UmattR bracket breakdown. Hope that you enjoyed it, and tune in next time to Upod, the UmattR podcast.